Yo, what's up? It's your boy DJL7, and today, I've been I'm more in doing my shit, and then I see Jesse Ventura do some shit, and honestly, fuck Jesse Ventura, really. He's a likable guy, and you can actually see that I made quite a bunch of materials for him in the past. But now, as time goes on, I've really figured out that, Jesse Ventura is really actually, a political aristocrat. And we're going to talk about that in a second, okay? So let's take a look at where, because the thing is that we're just supposed to be the workers in this. So let's take a look at, actually he recently made this thing, which I saw, which is ridiculous. He appeared with Jen, and Jen doesn't like Jimmy Dore either, right? But once again, right, there's a certain number of players that have been allowed on the field, and they're not letting anybody else on. Let's talk about... Let's talk about Jen for a second, because I worked on her campaign. Let's talk about Jesse for a second, because I've also worked on his campaign as well. And I've also worked with People's Party and the Ford Party in ways that a lot of people other haven't. And notice that out of all the different newscasters, blah, 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 right, you would think that they would want to talk to someone who actually was in these organizations, who know what's going on. They don't want to know what's going on. They just want to have their access to these celebs. But let's actually look at some of the things that they say. And it's actually interesting because remember that Jesse Ventura in 2020 was appearing in something called the People's Convention for something called the People's Party, right? And now all of a sudden he's here saying that Ford Party is the solution. What happened to the People's Party, man?
Thoughts that I might endorse him. But after he avoided me when I got down there, and then he gave me 2 minutes in the hallway.
He's talking about Bernie Sanders. He's unhappy with Bernie Sanders, right? Yeah, Bernie Sanders don't have time for him. And now, but Jesse never had time for me.
Which allowed me to ask him the real question. I said, Senator, if you lose the Democratic nomination to Secretary Clinton, will you support a third-party run, or will you yourself run third party? And he looked me right in the eye, absolutely, and said, absolutely not. I will support Secretary Clinton 100%. I just turned around and walked out there. I left because I thought...
Okay. I don't know if you guys heard that. I'm going to put that on the screen, actually. I don't know if you guys heard that, but here he is talking about Bernie Sanders and how Bernie Sanders really, was ready to go for Clinton, right? But the thing is that we look at Andrew Yang, and he was willing to go for Biden, so... and the Kamala Harris package.
He just runs and wants...
So where's the consistency, bruh?
The outside saying the system's broken, which it is, and...
Who's this guy anyways? A lot of these campaign consultants running around.
I want to fix it. How about the system is broken? I am from the outside, and by the way, I've actually done this before, and I know what needs to be done. That's where I think you really separate yourself, and you are also somebody who does not give a flying F about what anybody else thinks. You will say whatever the hell is on your mind, and that...
Is that something they prize? Team is still 100% white. Not changing anything. They're all coming from Virginia here. Josh, Laura, and Blair, right? Tennessee, but he was near Connecticut, right? These are the money spots, but they actually worked with Walsingham's campaign. And he lives in Connecticut, yeah. This guy's from Virginia. I know that there was another guy named Jim who was a consultant. Jim, his last name, I gotta look it up, yeah. But these people are from Virginia. There's a lot of money there. He's got someone to watch. He's doing his thing too. Anyways, yeah. So let's go back to so the problems inside the campaign, which I've actually outlined in great detail, right? I've emailed all of these people. Jesse Ventura is out there promoting Andrew Yang. First of all, he dumped the he lost the New York mayoral race when he was in the lead. And actually, even though I led Yang Gang and MPP to Schumer's doorstep, what happened was MPP later on, they had the stupid convention, right? Oh, let's look at Jesse at the convention. So I had a separate convention, right? Yeah, where actually we decided to say, let's flex the power of the People's Party, and a lot of people at this convention said vote for Biden and this kind of thing. That was a critique. Notice that Ventura has nothing to say about vote for Biden, right? If you say vote for Hillary, you're bad, but if you say vote for Biden, that's okay.
Political pawns, their budget didn't work. I had left office, and guess what? Minnesota had a $5 billion deficit.
Okay, there's some good things that were good, right? But we'll see also when we talk about the Green Party, because remember that over here, you can see on mine, right, who is doing the Green Party stuff. Look at this green background, considering Jesse Ventura as a presidential candidate, right? And also this guy was also involved in, where was he? This is in May 2020, right? The draft Jesse thing from the Green Party. You're going to see this is the Green Party. We're going to talk about that in a moment.
Listen, I ran a pretty spirited campaign for governor. He was on stage in the debates and did okay. And
we're talking about Howie Hawkins. We're talking about the internal strife right now.
Howie Hawkins and Dario Hunter are the leading candidates, already announced and official within the Green Party, and they're both good guys, and they're both right on target, I think, with their platforms. So I don't want to say anything bad about them, but I think what Jesse holds promise of that the other candidates don't is that he can ignite really a national movement.
You see us supporting Jesse Ventura? You do, right? As in terms of like actually making shit happen, like I had my fingers in that. So I actually had had underestimated the Jesse Ventura people, right? Even being a Green before, the supporters, anyways. Let's go back to this over here. So you could see me actually part of the Draft Jesse movement. There was other people that took more on, and then what happened was we had a MPP. We had something called the election, MPP New York election, and the Draft Jesse people won.
This time it's uninvited. Go ahead and rhyme to it. Big nigga Mike's
Getting fired. Oh, that's my shit right there. Bye, Biden. Yeah.
Yeah? Or will they, when confronted with, to come out? The draft testing people were doing well before, right? I'm guilty of this too. No one's
talking about this coalition of disenfranchised organizations, right? Who's the one who led MPP and Yang Gang to Schumer's doorstep together, right? Look at Jesse Ventura, right? He's speaking at this event right here. Who put Yang Gang and MPP together? You want to join the worlds, but you want to do it without me, Jesse. So now they bringing you in, right? Yeah, you still the political aristocracy. You, Jen, you know what I mean? Whoever's already part of that group gets to stay in that group. But the real fucking truth tellers, the ones on the ground actually doing the work, we ain't shit to y'all. You're gonna see more about that in a moment. Hold up.
We're too diverse. I'm fiscally conservative, but I'm socially liberal. Who do I fit in with? I believe in less government. There's a lot of places I think government could be reduced. But I also believe in social issues. I don't break the cycle. It may be a 10 or 20-year process.
Okay, this is him at the convention. Let's see what he says now, right? This is actually...
Why people gravitated to Trump in the first place. And you, on the other...
And it's a bunch of white people here, just like the Ford Party, once again, is 100% staffed by white people. So we see that some concerns are important and some are not. We're just supposed to do the work. Right, Jesse?
But then he's made a complete change of who he is. And, well, he never changed who he was. You just got to be around him longer just to understand what he really is. And when I came to realize what he really is, then I wanted no part of him whatsoever. But no, I agree with you, and I say this, we were ready to embrace
So
it.
Jesse already making mistakes, but there's no accountability, right? Hey, we all made mistakes, man, you know what I mean? But if you're wrong about Bernie, then you're probably wrong about Yang. You have never. I've been part of the Yang Gang for a while, Jesse. You never did shit with the Yang Gang, bro. You know what I mean? You just see, like, they got something together. They got a bunch of money together that they ripped off of volunteers. And now you see, like, a way for them to... What the fuck is this, man? yo, Jen, yeah, they did make some calls for the down ballot candidates off of volunteers' backs like ours when we were supposed to get a seat of policy at the table with y'all, and y'all fucked us over. What it is about is protection of the political aristocracy. They allowed to talk about it, but motherfucker like me over here doing real work on the ground, motherfucker like me setting it up, is out the picture. Look at this shit. Wait till you hear him talking about the Green Party. Let's talk about the Green. Let's just see what's up with that. Remember that they like Jesse because he has a following, because he comes with potential supporters. But Jesse's actually dumping on his supporters because he says the Green's no longer viable, and he says the Ford Party is. He has. I've been part of. I've been going to Ford Party meetings as much as I'm allowed to. Jesse Ventura is not there. None of his people is there. He has no idea what the fuck is going on. He might go there as a celeb when they make the house look all fucking nice and fancy for him, and they get rid of all the people who might say anything, and hopefully Jesse looks at that sea of white faces, because that's really what's there, and they'll watch this video and they will find some minorities to partake. But it will be weird. It won't be the way it was, Jesse. Hopefully you should smell something going on, but he's in his own sphere talking to people that matter. These people right here and not me, even though I'm doing real groundwork. Jesse, did you make any calls for Jen? Did you work on her campaign at all? No. You did nothing, Jesse. Man, generational change. Yeah, change for y'all political aristocrats, not for us, the people. Give me a break. That's the truth, guys. God's truth.
Well, he never changed who he was. You just got to be around him longer to understand what he really is. And when I came to realize what he really is, then I wanted no part of it whatsoever. But no, I agree with you.
He's talking about Bernie Sanders.
And I say this in all seriousness. I don't have mechanism. I don't have boots on the ground. People think I have entourages. You know who my secretary is? My wife.
Okay, so you're going into your own little spin, right, which is something that a lot of people who are bosses do, right? And I've been a boss too, so I get it. You know what I mean? You get wrapped up in your own little fucking echo chamber world that just forms around you because you're a big guy, and that's natural. So I'm not mad at you, Jesse. Like, this happens to everybody. I've been there. I've done that. I know what it is, man. I've been on the top and I've been on the bottom. I've been in all the different spots, man. You're in your echo chamber right now. Let's go and see what he. Okay, but remember that he says he doesn't have people. He doesn't have people checking out what's going on in the Ford Party. He doesn't really know. He just knows what he sees on TV and talking to people like this and not to people like me, Jesse. Even though, right? Go back to 2020. I challenge you. Find anything, right? Yeah, in 2020 about Jen doing anything with Jesse other than being at a big plush ass. She might be at the MPP convention where they're both stars on the lineup, but in terms of actually working on shit together, I fucking challenge any of these motherfuckers to show me them doing it. I've worked with hers. I can show the evidence of that too. And this guy, I can show the evidence of me working on both of these stuff. Show me them ever working together before this in any significant way other than just going on each other's podcast and reinforcing each other's message of convenience.
It's going to be a puncher's chance with Andrew Yang's Forward Party.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on Andrew's...
They made this big announcement on July 4th. This has been in the works. This has been planned. I'm not stupid. And there's just a few people watching. I don't know if they'll be able to, they're canceling me. Ridiculous. Anyways, let's keep watching. We'll see what he says about the Green Party.
We're friendly with Andrew. We've had him on. He endorsed Jen when she ran for Congress. I really think that he's got a lot of great ideas, but his main focus for the Forward Party is ranked choice voting and open primaries.
What do you know about ranked choice voting? What do you know about that shit?
Well,
what are your thoughts on the Forward Party?
Andrew Yang's the hope. Andrew Yang is the hope out there right now, because there ain't no hope with the Greens, and there ain't no hope with the Libertarians.
Wow, Jesse, you just dissed the Greens and the Libertarians in one breath? Well, I'll tell you the God's truth is that Green Party maybe 115,000 members, Libertarians maybe 200,000. I mean, they are winning 200 seats in Pennsylvania, bro. Jesse, what do you know about that, man? Libertarians ain't doing that bad, man, and I got Larry Sharp back, kind of. Does Larry Sharp have my back? Kind of, but not publicly. I mean, yeah, these silent friends that are scared to stand with you, that stand for you. Once again, there's a political aristocracy, and the political aristocracy has their orders. Yeah, some people allowed in, some people not. But he just dissed the Greens and Libertarians in one sentence. Andrew Yang's Ford Party for real is a trap. Is a something called controlled opposition. 100%. I mean, if you think that giving to Andrew Yang is helping Asian Americans, where are they at? It's not there. Actually, I don't know if you guys know about this. I actually was bloodied up recently protesting at Siraj Patel's event, right? But Siraj Patel is actually a Democrat, right? Let's take a look. When did this happen? It happened very recently. June 13th. Yeah, this happened June 21st. Yeah, on the 21st. He was scheduled to, and then he did it on June 21st. That's like 2-3 weeks ago. He's a Democrat, right? Former Obama administration staffer. This guy is also kind of establishment. You know what I mean? Patel now running the Democratic primary against. Was there any third-party independent candidates in New York City that you were going to support at all? A single one of them? No. Right? It's there's no consistency here. So Jesse, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Libertarians and Green parties is trash. What do you know about the different groups? Actually, to tell you the truth, even the Independent Green Party sold me out for the Jimmy Dore. You know, I mean, people like to call me, right? They're like, they like to use the term. I'm gonna just be real with you. There's a lot of gaslighting going on in this industry. So one of the things that they like to say is narcissist, but because I'm the one that's actually talking to them, right? But who do you think that these people are right here? You know what I mean? Who? That you have to understand the population, right? You can't just people who are armchair quarterbacks versus people who are on the field players versus people who are like coaches, and each one has their own perspective. And really, sometimes the armchair quarterback will see something that someone on the field won't see. That's possible. You should not shut out all the perspectives. You should listen to each perspective and put them together. But to let any side of it just rule the whole thing 100%. I mean, people that are on the field have a lot of control. A lot. So if the coaches and the fucking armchair quarterbacks want to fucking tell the people on the field everything to do, it's just not. You have to work together. So you want to work this third party independent space, but you just whacked out the two largest ones, the Greens and the Independents, and you're trying to throw everybody from there into the Ford Party. So, Jesse, what you're going to end up trying to do is you're going to try to tell people who are unhappy with the Libertarians and the Greens to not get with or organizers like myself, to not fix up their own parties, but to just run away, right? Yeah, I hope you guys are paying attention, New York People's Assembly, Neo, Nissan, right? Keith, all the other people that are praying or watching this, right? Always the answer, run away. Run away and leave the resources in the hand of the political aristocrats. I need Yang to control the money. I need the Green, right, Howie Hawkins to control the money. Someone needs to control the money and make sure that this thing is. What's the problem with the Libertarians, Jesse? What's the Greens? I get it. You know, I mean, the whole Rosario Dawes. I mean, the fucking Hawkins, Independent Green Party, people out of the Midwest that are leaving because of the unfair political aristocracy behavior, that unfortunately Howie Hawkins is involved in somewhat. You can see that also, by the way, they were clicked together. And now let me just put this together for y'all. Some of y'all, I'm gonna call out maybe what's her name, radical independent leftist agenda, or some name like that. Hey, look, you might be hip to this message. Maybe, you know what I mean, maybe doom and gloom. Maybe y'all a little bit more open to this. This is some real shit going on. Okay? These cats are working together and they cooked it up. Remember, it was a July 4th release for Jesse Ventura on Forward Party. This might be Nick Bronner's brains or Jimmy Dore's brains or something, yeah? But they've reestablished control in this space. Why isn't Jesse Ventura saying anything about the People's Party at all? He says he's ready to diss libertarians. He's ready to diss Greens. Wasn't you at this People's Party convention, man? Let me see actually Jesse Ventura and the Greens. Anything. That would be hilarious if my video comes up. There's not a lot. Green Party, okay. 2,600 views, 1,600 views. Green Party on Secular Talk, 110,000. Okay, that's okay. Oh shit. Caleb Maupin? Oh my god. Yo, I gotta call Owen again. Yo, what the fuck? Oh my god. Caleb, you fuckboy. Yo, Caleb also working with this shit. Okay, so anyways. Yo, Jesse, you need to go on Revolutionary Blackout, man. You need to fill the circle of all the. Anyways, yeah. So. Destroys the Green Party. Okay, let me tell you a little something about the Green Party. Okay, Green Party. Even though there are problems, okay, no organization is going to be free of problems. Number one. Number two, the thing is that the Green Party has the ability, has freedom, and libertarians have freedom within them, which I guess Jesse doesn't like anymore. Different Greens can support different strategies in different areas. It's more localized. That's kind of fucking cool. People think, can Jesse Ventura make the Greens viable? So, if he runs to the Forward Party, the idea is that Jesse Ventura will take some of the people that support him, because a lot of people will be not happy about him supporting the Forward Party. People that know that Andrew Yang is real sus. But the idea is that he's going to take his followers and push them into the Yang camp, and it's really, this is going to keep us split, man. Rather than taking the ground and joining us together, right? Yeah, I actually work on the ground with the Forward Party. I actually work on the ground with the Greens. I actually work on the ground, right? On the ground. Not these people who just come in once in a while to some celebrity fucking cooch fest, you know what I mean, over here. And that's what people called exactly, right? That's what the MPB convention was. They called it a circle jerk of celebrities, right? Yeah, just sharing. This is the exact same shit. A circle jerk of celebrities, right? Wait till you hear him. Let's hear him keep this in the Green Party, because this is really key here for you guys to pay attention to right here. And let's hear what he says right here.
Both of them have been around long enough that they should have made an impact. Both of them have not made any impact.
So let's look at the consistency again, right? Yeah. Libertarians want to have 200 elected seats in Pennsylvania. They're making a fucking impact, bro. Libertarians are the number one third party in the nation for years. A long ass time, bro. The number one third party in the nation. But they ain't shit. But Andrew Yang is. Well, wasn't he winning in New York City until he sold out to the corporate establishment, like repeatedly, and then lost all credibility and lost that race, not even in second. But where did Yang finish? He dropped early. It was embarrassing. Breaking for Garcia. I think he got third or fourth. You funny. They don't really want this information out, tell you the truth.
He once was considered the front runner, but now he's conceded from the race. Andrew Yang calling it quits last night. There are many races that still need to be decided. Our team coverage continues this morning with Eyewitness News reporter Diana Rocco live outside City Hall. Good morning, Diana.
Ken, good morning. After a very disappointing performance last night, we now know that Andrew Yang will not be the next mayor of New York City, but there is still a lot of...
They never I protested right in front of the largest polling district, right, yeah, of Andrew Yang's campaign. That was never covered. I have footage of that on my channel as well. Only the political aristocracy is allowed to be heard. You're going to hear Jesse Ventura start to get to that. So, right, his reasons for dissing the Greens and Libertarians is because of their lack of effectiveness. Yang had how many millions? Yang got millions of of New York City tax money in something called publicly funded elections, where Paperboy Prince, right, wasn't able to raise $250,000, so he wasn't $250,000, so he wasn't able to qualify for the 8 times refund, but Andrew Yang was, and he got like $6 million of New York City tax money to lose.
Made an impact.
What are you saying, Jesse? I'm calling Owen again, bro. I see you on Caleb. Holy shit. Just, Caleb not allowed to do shit in New York no more. Yeah.
Them have not made any impact. I dabbled with the Greens. They were horrifying. Not only were they split and fractured, it would have required me to mend the fence or attempt to.
I'm out here mending the fences, bro. I was here making... What you don't want to do, that's what I do, Jesse.
Hello,
what you don't want to do, yeah?
I'm former Minnesota Governor
what you can't
Jesse
be
Ventura
bothered to
III.
do. You're funny, man. Yeah. Well, just to show you me leading Yang Gang and MPP, right? Where was Jesse Ventura doing this?
30% of our city. All right, folks, it's 11.
Yeah, I'm wearing a math hat. But I wasn't allowed to speak at the convention because they cannot let someone who's actually doing the work, right? Yeah, on that stage. Only the aristocrats are allowed on. The people actually getting their hands dirty and doing the work. You must remain in your place with these people, right? I need you guys to fix this part. I can't fix the Green Party. You guys, you fix it, and then when you guys have it all together, then you guys lift me up. No. Why would I lift you up when you don't know what you're talking about and you wasn't here with me by my side? I'm not going to. You could be by my side now, but you're not.
To bring them together to get focused, and then I'm supposed to do that, and then turn around and face the Democrats and Republicans with a fractured party? Ain't gonna happen. Ridiculous. That's why I dropped out when
No, he didn't drop out. He offered us to do the work for him, and he just didn't say anything. He didn't really drop out. Rich Idris was something called Draft Jesse, and the Draft Jesse people know this. And Franco from Frank Analysis knows this, but he's not going to report on it because he's getting taken care of by Jimmy Dore. Now, the thing is that some people say, yo, Ed, you got to put this together into more like editing. You got to do all this great job. I've been doing this for 2 years now, and it really hasn't really... I made videos, I've made a really clear case for this, but why should I bother to keep going through the effort when nobody's listening? I'm just going to leave the evidence here and let someone else put it together.
Dan, you want to know the quote I got from the Greens? From some of them? Is he...
I could get a quote from Forward Party, all kinds of fucked up shit too, man. Like, that's quite selective.
One of us?
Is he one of us? Yeah, there are some people, yeah, well, you could focus on them, or you could focus on people like me that embraced you. People like Owen Charles that embraced you. Anyways, yeah, I should get back at Owen Charles. It's been a while, yeah. I think he's been scared to, a lot of cats scared to rock with me now. Because they don't want to lose their access. We're going to see what's up. Owen's been a while, man. I got to rock with you again. Let's go get it, Owen Charles. Interesting, Owen. You were on with Caleb. Interesting. I want to see what you have to say, Caleb, over here.
Hey folks, so we're here with Owen Charles, and he is the representative of Connecticut on the National Committee of the Green Party of the United States.
Yeah.
Now, earlier this week, you'll have seen that I interviewed Howie Hawkins, who is one of the front runners, probably the front runner for the Green.
Yo, we got it. Yo, Owen, he just dissed the fucking, the Greens, bro. What are you gonna do about that, man? Yo, you and me, baby, we was working on that, man. You know what I mean? And you know that Owen Charles also had to face repercussions for pushing Jesse. And on my podcast, he did say stuff about Howie. You know, that's why Howie now appearing with Jimmy Dore's people. I have something called Unified Platform now. It's fucking hilarious. Oh, let's see. Where is this? Owen Charles. Oh yeah, Revolutionary Blackout. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the timing. Okay, Jill Stein. I think Jill Stein, Revolutionary Blackout. 2 months ago, Assange. Oh my God, I'm the one. 200 days consecutive me protesting for Assange. They had a summit, right? 3 months ago. They got Jill Stein on again and again. Once again, Jill Stein has become part of the political aristocracy, whether she knows it or not. 3 months ago, 2 months ago. Okay, let's see what I was doing 3 months ago. I was also doing third-party stuff, as in terms of doing something called Unified Platform.
Thoughts that I
but
might endorse?
that is not allowed to be discussed. Let's go to my own channel. Let's see what I was doing 2-3 months ago. Two months ago, the homeless thing. Okay, Medicare for all won't fix. Okay, that's interesting. Wealth gap. Okay, I was doing the wealth gap. Oh, I had a what were they talking about again? Third party, right? Economic forum. Trailer. So actually, we're just starting off our kickoff for something called the Unified Platform, which is something where I have the emails of the candidates for every single Republican, Democrat, Independent, Green, Libertarian. I know all the candidates from all the states. I invited to this thing. We have a coalition of party members, Independents, Greens, Libertarians. I'm not dissing the Greens. I'm still working with them and the Libertarians and Republicans and Democrats and Independents. All together. Yeah. And, but not the celebrities, not the political aristocrats, right? The political aristocrats are boycotting all my shit. Even though I'm working with candidates, right? Diane Sayre here running against Schumer. You got this guy from Colorado. He's running with the Libertarians. This lady's I believe is she independent? She's independent, running for North Carolina. This lady's now running as a write-in. She was a former Green presidential candidate and a Republican this cycle. This is Susan Bashilachaki. This is a Republican right here, Randy from Alaska. This is a Democrat from North Carolina, I believe. So we have this amazing coalition together, right? But it can't be anybody from the ground that's the answer. You don't even have to say DJ Elf 7, just say a bunch of candidates got together. I know you can't say DJ Elf 7, so don't say it. But say there's a bunch of candidates, say the Unified Platform. Say there's a bunch of candidates getting together. Say an American Union. Say Brian, right, American Union. There's multiple plans out there to build coalition to actually win. But if it doesn't come from a corporate campaign consultant, if it doesn't come from the political aristocracy, then you're not, no. Alright, so Owen, what's up, baby? We're gonna talk soon, man.
I think that was their
Yeah,
official name.
yeah.
Well, that's very fascinating.
It is.
Well, what do you say to people?
Why are you in a suit, Caleb? You a working class dude or you a suit, bro? Yo, you work with us in the field, man? Come be a field worker, bro.
Hey, look, Donald Trump is a fascist. Donald Trump is a nightmare. We got to get behind Biden. He's the best we got. You know, it'll end this night.
Yo, this dude look like a Trotskyist for real, yeah? And I'm not mad at Trotskyists, but you're not like this. You don't look working class, bro. You look like a suit, bro. You look like management, Caleb.
His letter in Foreign Affairs, the Council on Foreign Relations publication, is it seemed like, as he was emphasizing why he would be different than Trump, two really big planks stood out to me. Number one.
So once again, Owen out here is pushing for Jesse, man. Actually, if someone really pushing for Jesse, I would say was really fucking Owen, more than myself, really. You know what I mean? Like, or Rich Idris. You know what I mean? There's other people who are leading this who also they're not talking about, but I'll tell you about them. It's gotta be Caleb. It's gotta be fucking Jesse. It's the MVP fucking Medea Benjamin. It's the fucking same asshole cycle again. It's the same fucking political aristocrats. These people get to be somebody, and if you don't fucking play ball, then fuck you, you're out. Well, fuck you, man. You know what I mean? This not about setting up a new aristocracy, bitch. You know what I mean? This is about giving the people the power, so get the fuck out the way. Yo, I'm pitting up Owen Charles on with the quickness. You're about to see him soon. Do I have his number still? I think I do. Oh, man. Oh, let me open another window here. Let me text him. What's up, Owen? He might still be watching my shit. Oh, I got his number. Oh my god, yeah? Alright, okay. I don't have to blow up his thing, okay. Owen. Jesse is pushing the Ford party. I wonder if he'd been watching my shit. I know I went a little far, man. Okay, so who else is up here? Okay. I do have some people here. Okay. Not too crazy. People might be studying these other numbers. Okay, this is my man, Reverend Keith Gadsden. He's a cool guy. Anyways, yeah. We're supposed to be, that's the guys who, the Queen's DA was still going after them. Something's supposed to be going down today. People actually doing fucking work out here. Jesse is pushing the Forward Party. Did you know that the Ford Party is 100% white? Did you know that he effed over all the minorities? Corporate campaign consultants. Now Jesse on generational change. Jen Perlman. But guess what, dude? I also worked on Jen's campaign too through Humanity Forward. Which was Yang's volunteer wing. At the table, in exchange for our work calling down ballot candidates. But we were lied to, and what happened was that we were betrayed. And after we made the calls, they decided to say F off, and they dumped us after we did the work. let me show the video. Let me send Owen the video over here, just so he gets it clear. Yeah. So with this one over here, there's just too much rich information on my stuff right here. Let's go to what am I? Which one was I looking for? It's in the Yang playlist. And if people watch some of my videos, this one over here is actually quite a good one. This one, can we save Yang from campaigning on his New York City corrupt political machine? You remember, he's in bed with Grace Meng, the very top of the DNC, like Democratic National Committee, you know what I mean? He's completely controlled opposition. That the president and VP of Humanity Forward Arizona quit in response to this. Owen, they're setting up a political aristocracy where the people in the field doing the work are excluded, and only the disregardful managers get to talk about shit. I hope, as a former Jesse opponent, you will address this Yang endorsement, because it's bullshit. It's your boy DJL7. Hit me up. Is he allowed to talk to me anymore? Woo boy, DJL7 make it hot, boy. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy. And shout out to my boy Rev Keith. I'm gonna hit him back, Rev Keith. And not Jesse Ventura. Yo, you can trust the ones that's been with you or the ones that they give you. Stop fucking trusting the bullshit motherfucking celebrities, man. That's what I got to say. Bam, there you go, Keith.